Hello students. Today we are going to see what is discuss about the introduction to banking. This comes under the economics of banking and insurance subject. Uh, First we'll enter with the meaning of bank. The bank is a financial institution which accepts deposits, pays interest on predefined rates of interest as per the guidelines by Reserve Bank of India. It also clears checks of its customers, make loans to various people, including individuals and business people, and very often acts as an intermediary in financial transaction. The bank is also provides other important financial services to its customers. The concept of bank is the financial institution to receive deposits and makes loans with a license. The license has been given by the Reserve Bank of India. Banks may also deliver the financial services such as wealth management, currency exchange, safe deposit boxes, and other the primary and secondary services. There are several kinds of banks, which includes retail banking, commercial banking, and corporate banks. And also we have the investment banks. The most countries, the many countries, banks are regulated by the national government or the central bank. If you take an example of in Indian case, the Reserve Bank of India regulates all the banking services in India. The the banking can be defined as a business activity of rendering and accepting and also protecting or safeguarding money owned by the people or an individual, corporates, and then lending this money by way of loans and advances in order to operate economic activities such as profit generation or simply covering their operating costs. The bank has evoluted from various steps over a period of time. We can analyze this evolution of bank in two ways: pre-independence phase and the post-independent phase. In the pre-independence phase, the this banking sector is considered by the occurrence of a number of banks in India. About 600 banks were there in India. The system was started with the foundation of Bank of Hindustan in the capital Calcutta in 1770. The bank was ceased its operations in the year 1832. The Post Bank of Hindustan in many other banks evolved, such as General Bank of India between 1786 to 1791, the Oudh Commercial Bank 1881 to 1958, but they could not able to continue their business services and operations for the longer period of time. The Oudh Commercial Bank was the first commercial bank in India. Few banks of the 19th century continue to operate even now and establishing themselves as an institution of excellence in the banking field. The new body was called Imperial Bank of India, which was later renamed as the State Bank of India. In the year 1935, the Reserve Bank of India was commissioned upon the recommendations of the Hilton Ing Commission. During this phase, due to the failure of majority of the small-scaled banks, the confidence of the public becomes very low, and the people continue to engage with money lenders and unorganized players in the financial sector. After the independence phase, 1941 to 1991, one of the major features of the period was the nationalization of the banks was happened in 1991. The banks chiefly catered to large industries, critical sectors such as agriculture, small scale industries, and exports were lagging. The money lenders exploited the masses in the nation. The National Housing Bank was set up in 1988 for the housing sector, and SIDBI, Small Industries Development Bank of India, was established in 1990 for the development of small scale industries. Then we'll move on to the various functions of the bank. The broad categories of the functions of the bank is divided into two ways. One is primary functions and the secondary functions. The primary functions of the bank is considered as the major functions like accepting deposits, savings deposits, creating fixed deposits, current deposits, and recurring deposits. The types of banks, loans, and advances are like overdraft facilities, cash credits, loans, and discounting bill of exchange. We are going to see elaborately all these primary functions in the next classes. Thank you, students.